Howdy guys, we don't have a warm-up, so we're going to get the drivers meeting out of the way. Welcome to the DES Legacy Truck Race here at Charlotte. We're going to be running 100 laps, no stage break, one fast repair, 4 additional sets of tires. Few things to note, the only black flags will be cleared passing yellow due to red cars or wrecking the pits. We will not clear black flags for speeding through pits or unsafe entry or exit. During the restarts, let's keep the pack tightened up. Laying back and up to start will result in a penalty. And when taking a green flag, you must maintain your line until you cross that stripe. After the yellow flag's out, you've safely made it through any wreckage. Please catch up with the pace car immediately to prevent delaying others. And when cycling through green flag stops, state over the radio what your intentions are to allow others to move around you. Good luck. Have fun. Also, forgot to mention we do have the lucky dog. If you're a non-premier driver and you finish up here on the podium, you are subjective pending race committee review. The race in premiere tonight. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DES Legacy. We are racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway under the lights, and I'm here with Max Denda. How you doing, Max? I guess Max is not here at this moment. So we're going to take a look at this starting grid. Starting for row number one, you got Nicholas Aslan in 91 starting in first, and John Crosby starting in second, all to complete row number one.
We got Hunter Davis starting in P3, Tom Ringer starting in P4.
In row number three, we got Brandon Hinton, number 5, starting in 5th, and Austin Knight in the 7 truck starting in 6th.
Jerry Bergeron in P7, Mark Holloway starting in 8th.
In row number 5, you have Jamie Hollowell in 98 starting in 9th, and Tyler Watson in 54 starting in 10th.
Starting in 11th, we got Trevor McLaughlin and Dylan Grutzmacher, P12.
I call him Grutzmacher, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
In row number 7, we got Todd Perron in 69 starting at 13th, and Matthew Tennant into 59 starting at 14th.
Got Donald Bell in 15th and Jonathan Gaius in 16th.
Thomas Long in a 23 truck starting 17th, and Aaron Underhill in 21 starting 18th. That'll do it for row number 9.
Ron Hollyfield in 19th and Ryan Godfrey starting in 20th.
David Hickey starting 21st at 70 truck, and Sean Dion in a 3 truck starting at 22nd. That'll do it for row 11.
Edwin Reckamore starting 23rd, and the one and only starting 24th.
Jonathan Medlin in 16 starting 25th, and Dylan Hinton in 81 starting at 26th. That'll do it for row 13. And that'll do it for our starting lineup. And man, I'll say this right now, the 91 has been fast since last week at Dover, his first race with us, and we got the pole tonight. I think he's going to be able to do something with that truck. Max, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Yeah, I mean, here at Charlotte, it's anybody's game. I mean, Hunter Davis, he's really fast here. Same with John Crosby. So if you just keep your nose clean and keep your clean air up, you'll have a shot at the end.
Yeah, Charlotte is, to me, a very truck track in general, because you got people running high and low everywhere. It's a multi-group track, so he eats tires for breakfast and lunch and dinner, the whole shebang. And man, I think one person I'm definitely going to say who has a good shot is the 88 Hunter Davis. Has been pretty quick here in general over, like, since we did the premiere race in Charlotte. What was it? I think it was week 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Something in that ballpark.
As the field goes through turn 3 and 4, pace car is off this time. Go down the banking.
It pace truck itself. And we're back to start the race here. Getting ready. Green flag is out at 91. Can he get a good launch? And he did not get a good start. So John Crosby on the outside may get a good run out of turn 2. Hunter Davis and Tom Ringer right close to their bumpers of the front row. Everyone's spreading out. Oh, Austin Knight trying to send it 3-1, going to turn 3. He backs off a lot better.
Going 2 wide, 3 wide, all through the flag. It's going to be chaos for the first few laps.
Yeah, Charlotte provides that chaos. And oh my gosh,
one car flipping over 1, 2 times. Lands on his wheels, multiple cars involved.
I think the source of it was starting up the 7 truck of Austin Knight. Oh my gosh, Trevor McLaughlin. Yeah, that was a non-fortunate situation.
Yeah.
Austin Knight got... unfortunate.
See what happened. That Tyler Waltz.
Yeah, it was 3 wide and looked like he got loose, went into 56. Let me see. Backed it up. Yeah, he was loose coming on it in the middle of the turn and got loose again, 56. But
And just
I think
enough room.
Yeah, not enough room.
Splitting there.
That is a fast repair for the 7 truck, 100%. Oh my gosh!
Lucky for more cars not getting involved in that big of a wreck.
Yeah, especially like that was like right in the top 10.
Yeah, you see that quite a lot here at Charlotte. It just shortens up here and not enough room. People just make contact and start wrecking. Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's caution number 1 tonight. And I'll tell you what. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to commercial. We'll be right back with more racing here in Charlotte.
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cut. Hey, Arnold, I'm hearing neighbor. It's neighbor.
That's what I said. Neighbor.
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 Hey, let's go again.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cut.
Now what?
It's neighbor.
Neighbor!
Cut.
Neighbor.
Yeah, neighbor. Just like it's written on the paper. This lady is in labor!
Cut.
Look at this. This is labor. Like a good neighbor. That was the sheep. And you know it.
It's like you're cold. Brr.
Yeah, I'm cold. Bah. Neighbor.
Still no.
Like a good neighbor.
Cut.
Burr.
Bah.
Burr.
Bah.
Burr.
Bah.
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
Burr.
Bah.
Burr.
Bah! Get me under this chopper.
It's pronounced chopper.
Don't.
It is.
Neighbor! A little bit more concealer.
Hey, Arnold. Got a bit of a script change.
Script change.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Top 4 still roughly the same, and honestly, I feel like hopefully we'll have the aggressiveness toned down a little bit for his first few laps. And caution number 1 and 95 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line. Max, what do you think is going to happen here on this restart?
Yeah, I mean, either we go green or we wreck them up. You know, I don't think there's much in between here. So
It's good. hopefully we'll see people calm it down a little bit. It's still a long race, 95 laps when across the start finish line, and the pace truck could be diving in pit lane this time. And I think the 91 may have something for Crosby, but Crosby has been a fast boy all night long. Let's see if 91 can get a good jump on this restart.
It starts off and we are green. Really good launch by the 91.
Yeah, he is out of there right now. Crosby's still able to keep it close to him. Not 91 didn't pull away that much.
Now here comes Hunter Davis, still battling for second.
Yeah, Hunter Davis. Honestly, I feel like he's fast enough for Crosby, but Crosby sometimes there's just a track and he's just able to pull away from everyone. He's just a maniac when it comes to certain tracks. Now everyone's able to complete the first lap green. One so far. Still a lot of people double wide, too wide. Top 5 at least. Single file. I think the aggressiveness has died down a little bit. Some people realize, hey, long race, don't need to burn them rubber quite as hard just yet.
Brendan Hinton sitting fourth now. Gets the pass on Tom Ray.
Yeah, Brendan Hinton's always a surprise driver because he could be a little bit off pace at the beginning, but towards the end, he's just able to creep up and just catch up to everyone on the track. In other words, he's a sleeper.
Yeah, mainly single file for the front part of the track.
Take a look at the South 5 right now. Four of them, no, 3 of them are premier drivers. And one of them is a former premier driver, Tom Ringer.
Yeah, it's good to see Tom back in the series here. I know a lot of guys miss him. A lot of guys may not miss him, so he's a cool driver to be around. A lot of fun to race against.
Yeah, Tom is quick. Always has been. The 91 able to keep Crosby and Hunter Davis at bay. So, don't say that Crosby made a pass on the inside of the 91 of Asselin.
Speaking of a turn, Jamie Howell, I don't remember the last time I've seen him in here. He's running in the 7th position.
The 98 of Jamie Howell. And his son, Jameson Howe. And
Jonathan Howe, new driver here. Oh.
97. 91 going on the outside, I guess, just trying to get some momentum on that highlight, but just can't do it right in this second, and it's not able to make the pass.
Still John Crosby leading the thing.
Crosby right now is at a good spot, able to run the line he needs to, running on the bottom, able to do that tire saving, but 91 just staying to the middle. Very interesting to see, not trying to tire save as much as the 88 and the 73. And the 88, Hunter Davis to the inside of John Crosby. And Davis side by side with 73. Off 4. He's not have enough momentum to get around the 73 of John Crosby. And then the yellow flag is out.
Ryan Godfrey in the 6th. Got spun around into turn 1, I believe that is.
Ooh. 92. Oh. That was a 92. Side by side going into turn 1.
And with the 92 of Edwin Warren on his inside there. Looks like a little bit of net code.
I mean, Edwin Warren had like a little bit of momentum to the inside. I mean, could also have been net code, but like the second contact you saw, like there was a noticeable gap where net code did happen, but at the same time, oof.
A tough break for the 6th of Ryan Godfrey.
Second caution of the night. We'll head to a quick commercial here shortly. We'll be right back.
Hey, Mike, I know you think your truck is totally sick, but this is what I think of your precious 4x4 hang out all day with your stupid friend's truck! Push it!
Hey, son of a gun! It's refreshment time! Hey, son of a gun! It's refreshment time!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ES Fans. We are live once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and the pace truck will be heading down pit lane this time by Max. What are your predictions on this restart?
Yeah, we had a lot of mix up on strategy here. About half the field came in, out, so a lot of the runners speed that we know in the danger zone, so they got to make their way up. We could see a crash here with a lot of slower cars and faster cars trying to mix and match.
It'll be interesting to see for sure. We got Hunter Davis on the inside, and he's got his teammate Edwin Warren and Jonathan Geis The top 6 sit out, and green flag is out, and Hunter Davis with a great launch for him. And it's got almost 3/10 of a gap to the second place truck of Bell. I think it shows how much Hunter Davis did a good job of tire saving, and 246 pinch it down to one car, Jerry Bergeron.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the mid pack here. We could see a crash or something big here. That Hunter Davis is just pulling away.
Yeah. About top 6 or basically single file. Everyone in the back is too wide on back. Hunter Davis has honestly a decent gap over the 246. He is a half a second ahead. These guys are still side by side. And I want to say this: a lot of these guys with the newer tires are still side by side, but it just seems like Hunter Davis is the only one who was able to save his tires well enough to have the gap that he has now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're able to make their way up all that. Edwin Warren is in third here. And they just keep on battling side by side, losing time to each other, and letting Hunter Davis just run away with this thing.
Yeah, it's all that because no one's able to actually get a proper run because the high side is going to have to stay high and the bottom's going to have to stay in the bottom. So really, in all reality, no one's going to be able to get any real momentum on Hunter Davis as long as they're side by side like the way they are right now.
Yeah, John Crosby is in third, or is he in second?
He's in
second now, so he's gonna have a shot at Hunter Davis here.
Yeah, and John Crosby definitely in the pits for a fresh, Goodyear tires.
As we are wrecking, I believe that's Tom Ringer up against the fence. He's gonna come to a stop.
And it's the third caution of tonight, and we're going to be about a quarter way through our next lap, so we'll see what happened to the 68 Tom Ringer. Nine and Matthew Tennant coming to his outside, and Tom Ringer went up into.
We'll have to get another look at that one.
It seemed like to me Matthew Tennant, like he has a run the outside in 68.
Yeah,
just
I think the
slip
safety
into
knew he
him.
was there. Just slid up into him.
Yeah, he was right at that quarter panel there, so I don't know if the spotter did not relay the message.
That's right in the spot where spotter has a hard time seeing it out of turn 4, so.
It's unfortunate for the 68 and the 59 because 59 thought, hey, I'm here, and 68 went across his nose. Well, Max, let me ask you this, since, Hunter Davis saw how fast 73 John Crosby was going to catch him. If you're in his shoes, what would you do? Would you pit, or would you stay out again?
It depends on how my tires feel. I mean, they're going to be much slower, so I think he's coming in pit here. Yeah, he comes in the pit.
Yeah, 73 John Crosby stays out.
Yeah, only like 5 lap better tires, so.
Well, 5 laps can make a difference. Like, depends on how hard you were pushing. And the place where John Crosby was at, he probably burned off a lot more a lot more tire than he wanted to. But
yeah. Right
now we have 75 laps to go in this race. I think it's going to shake up a lot of things here, especially with you're about to be a quarter way through this race.
Yeah.
And everyone.
Yep. So everybody who hasn't pitted yet just pitted this time.
So basically, Hunter Davis on back are the only ones who haven't pitted, and John Crosby and Brandon Hidden will make up your front row. So those two, honestly, seeing them on the same strategy does not surprise me at all. Yeah, to answer our producer's question, yeah, 10 lap tires can make a little bit of difference, but when you have like cautious throws in the mix, like the heat cycles probably can mess up the tires a little bit, but with how many cautions we had, like we have already had 3 cautions, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Our producer's question was 10 laps difference of tires, will that make much of a difference? And which I already said my answer to that. So I did a poor job on that. As we're 1 to green this time. Max, what do you think is going to happen in between the front row of John Crosby and Brandon Hidden?
I think Brandon's just gonna slide in behind. Brandon's the kind of guy to not put up too much of a fight this early on. He'll be smart about it, and I think he'll just ride.
Obviously, if you were behind John Crosby and Brandon Hidden, which row would you rather be the inside line or the outside line?
I'd want to be inside all the way. I mean, I'm really good at timing that restart from third. I can get a really good jump and be on his back bumper as we go to the line and go green. So it's all about that timing from third place. Maybe get a little push to the leader.
Turn 4. Pitch truck is going to be diving down here very shortly, and we've seen how well John Crosby can get a restart, so we'll see if the 91 can make a great follow like how you said. So we'll see.
Pace car hits pit road.
See what happens here. And green flag is out, and John Crosby with a good launch, so did the 91. He timed that restart very well.
There's a single foul up in the first 3 lanes.
Top 4 on line.
Yeah, have to keep an eye on the people with 2 tires to see if it happens them.
These guys have had the same situation what happened before. 3 wide on the front stretch.
Yeah, like I predicted, I see Brandon Hinton just letting them burn their stuff up, just riding behind them. So that's a classy move by him.
And then 91 to the outside of John Crosby, trying to make some ground to the 73. I don't think he's able to do so, but it's going to be, I think it's just going to be hard, especially since John Crosby is able to make a great pace even in a long run. So it's going to be interesting to see here. And 21 of Aaron Underhill pushing the 73 into turn 3.
As we see that Pepsi machine number 91 rolling the high side. See if we can keep the momentum up.
A lot of these guys side by side. And these guys are going to really burn up their tires. And the 91 has gotten first place back, made a pass on the outside to the 33 of John Crosby.
They're mainly single file for the pack, a few double file here and there.
A lot of these.
The John Crosby doesn't think that for 91 car.
Well, at the end of the day, John Crosby's probably going to try to tire save as much as he possibly can. And I think the 91 burned himself up a lot more, so like, you know, trying to make a run in on the outside line. So we'll see who will prevail on tires. So who's going to do a better job of saving their tires. It's John Crosby back again to the inside. He may get a good run into going into turn 3, but I don't know if he's going to be able to pass on the exit 4.
See Hunter Davis making a pass for 5th there. The new tires.
It took him about what 4 or 5 laps to finally get back up there, but he restarted in 9th, so it took a lot longer. So I don't think there's much difference in tires at the moment.
We see Aaron Underhill making a pass for the lead. See if he can make it stick on the bottom. Thing about this track, you really want to, you're on the apron, you want to hit that blue line. It's painted, and all the racetrack at Charlotte has less grip, so that blue line, if you wrap it, basically just tugs your car around the apron, and it gives you a ton of more grip.
It didn't work too well for the 21 of Aaron Underhill, but John Crosby falling in line right behind the 21, and Hunter Davis making a pass to the 50, trying to make a pass on the 56 of Mark Holloway. And he is now in 4th position.
Yeah, these guys better be worrying now, seeing Hunter Davis in their mirror.
It just shows that, like, even here now, about 5 lap different tires, it does make a huge difference, but I didn't think it was considering how many cautions we had back to back right then. 91 was out on the high side, drifted towards the middle. I thought he was going to lose like a little bit of momentum coming off the turn 4, but it didn't look like he lost that much as Aaron Underhill making a pass, or attempted to make a pass on the bottom, and he does. Slides almost right in front of 91. Ooh. 91 got a little loose off the exit of turn 2. Hunter Davis diving down to the bottom.
Making a pass for 3rd and be clear. See what we can do for 2nd. Yeah, that 88 has a head of steam right now. He is looking fast.
Yeah, the fresh tires. Those fresh tires have done him wonders, and right now Hunter Davis is trying to reel in the 21 car of Aaron Underhill for 1st place. Yeah, even now, still some spots you see some cars being side by side. Right now, Hunter Davis reeling in the Air 21 Aaron Underhill. Gonna make a dive to the bottom. He almost got to that blue paint, making it stick, and he kind of blew the doors off that 21 as he hit the wall coming out of turn 4.
New leader.
And we'll see how. Hunter Davis is probably going to be running away with it again simply because, you know, he has the freshest tires out of basically the top 5. With 60 laps remaining this time by, I wonder if you were to pit, when would you pit, Max? Would you pit around lap 50 or try to push to lap 60?
Yeah, I would go to lap 60 there. I want my tire to be decent on the long run, the end of the run, into the finish. So you also got to keep in mind, if you pit early, you get an undercut on them, and you can get a lot of time doing that as well.
I always try to find myself do a happy medium. Try not to stay out as much as I can, but because, you know, stay out too long, especially a track like this, these guys can catch back up to you quickly.
Yeah. I personally, I sometimes go full risk mode and I do whatever I can. If I'm far back, I'll pit really early and try to get a jump on them.
Right. Rootsmocker 92 of Edwin Warren, both of them worked their way up to the top 5, and Rootsmocker in 3rd, Edwin Warren in 4th.
Yeah, they're all on the new their strategy with Hunter Davis there.
So it's safe to say the group that just pitted is benefiting a lot more than like the top 6, I want to say, who stayed out. These guys are really side by side. Look how not a lot of room between these basically 6 cars. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're getting into that stage now where your tires are starting to wear, lose grip, and you just want to save and hang on as much as you can, bring it to the next pit stop.
Yeah, if I'm in the pack you see on your screen right now, I probably want to be in front where Ryan Godfrey is right now. Away from the situation. I want that whole situation that's happening right now to be behind me. Oh my gosh, pretty wide. Oh gosh. A little tight there.
And Hunter Davis now has a 2-second lead on 2nd place. He is pulling away with this thing.
I think he's probably in a good tire saving mode, not really too much worried about the situation happening, because he probably knows that his teammate is battling for 3rd and right now, also at the same time battling for 2nd. So he knows he's going to be able to pull away from the rest of the field right now, and so he's just glad that it's happening. He's going to have a lot more of a gap to the people behind him now.
Yeah, you can also go, what, like 10 laps longer? He pitted 10 laps later, so you can stretch it out much more if he wants to.
Right now we're 53 laps remaining. I think after this one, they'll probably need only one more pit stop unless they are able to save fuel like nothing else. So
yeah, I believe you can go 38 laps, 40 laps on a single tank of fuel. So we'll see pit window open here.
all right, 3 cautions. So hopefully we don't see much more. And Dylan Gritzmacher back up in 2nd. Able to pull away from everyone else, at least from 3rd, as he has Edwin Warren battling 21 of Aaron Underhill.
Yeah, that gap is continuing to grow on Hunter Davis in 66. He's just pulling away.
I think what hurt the 66 of Dylan Gritzmacher is the fact that he was in that battle for so long. He was in traffic for so long, and he couldn't do anything to catch up to the 88 of Hunter Davis. Edwin Warren up to 3rd place, getting around the 21 of Aaron Underhill.
Yeah, really good run by him.
We'll see if Edwin will be able to catch up to the 66 of Gritzmacher. Brandon Hinton still in the top 10. Really hasn't lost many positions. So I think right now that his strategy that he had was working for him very well. If we see Aaron Underhill going to the outside a lot, Max, in your opinion, is that a smart decision, or you don't think that's a wise decision to keep running the high line as 21 was right then?
Yeah, the high line will bring new tires more than the inside. So it'll give you a big run, but you have a risk versus reward. I mean, is it worth pushing for second now and having your tires be killed and just save and maintain, get it later?
And I mean, sometimes I understand the truck gets tight enough to where, you know, that's the only choice because you're going to lose a lot more momentum on the bottom because sometimes these trucks really love to get tight, but I don't think that to keep running a Highland's a good decision by the 21 to Aaron Underhill. But right now we have 47 laps remaining in this race, and any moment these guys are going to come down to pit lane, get the fresh fuel and set of tires. So
yeah, as you say that, somebody just called in pitting the 15 truck. Who is that?
I believe it's 16.
16, yeah. Jonathan Redmond. So I would say our green flag cycle is underway now.
It's very, honestly, since it started, you know, talk about was it 40 some laps or 38 laps, and I think that if I'm a Hunter Davis position, I would definitely be trying to push him for lap 60, then probably head down to pit lane. But right now, he is still able to pull away. He almost has a 3-second gap to the second place.
Yeah, Tanner Honeycutt rooting for his teammates now in the YouTube chat. So, go TRN.
Hey, that's my team. Yeah, John Crosby heading down pit lane, and Ryan Godfrey also heading down pit lane right behind him.
Yeah, if I was Hunter Davis, I would stay out a little bit longer. You have a 3-second lead, so if you stay out, you have fresher tires on the long run. You'll get back by, and if they get back at you, so never mind. Hunter Davis is in.
I believe the rest of TRN is now heading down pit lane.
Yeah, personally, I would have ran out a few laps longer just to have the fresher tires, but
yeah, and sometimes, like, you know, different calls of strategy may pay off, and Hunter Davis pulling in and Shucks, and right now, hopefully the rest of this can just stay green flag racing. And Dylan Grutzmacher has a second gap to second place of Aaron Underhill. That's a 5 truck of Brandon Hinton right behind him.
Yep, Aaron Underhill is pitting this time. See if anybody else goes with him.
All right, now the 5 of Brandon Hill. And Dylan Grutzmacher now head down pit lane as well.
Same with Tyler Waltz.
So this green flag cycle is just starting, and I think, okay, they save it. Oh my gosh, what a save for pit lane.
This is a lot of time.
66 of Dylan Grutzmacher.
May have got caught speeding. We'll see.
Brandon Hinton pitting now. 91 pitting.
Yeah, he was for sure too fast for entry and
yeah, and he
locked up the rears and tried to slow down. So
that's gonna suck for the 66 of Dylan Grutzmacher. Gary Bergeron still out front with a 4-second gap to 23 of Thomas Long. It's been out. Yeah, it's 36 lap old tires, so.
And we got another wreck on pit road. It was a Red Bull car.
97, I think. And the one of Jerry Bergeron is now pitting. And he was trying to let everyone by.
He was going way too fast, pitting from the third lane there. I mean,
yeah, he was caught in an unfortunate situation by being stuck on the high line.
as Thomas Long is still out, he's coming in pit road this time, and I believe we have all of the Hinton Motorsports guys, except for the 5 of Brendan Hinton, still out on track with Todd Pront, Dylan Hinton, and Honda.
Yeah, we're definitely at the end of the green flag pit stops, and so, that's another one. Thomas on locked up. Man, we see a lot of people having trouble getting on pit lane tonight.
Really slick, the tires are all hot and worn.
And so Todd Perron is now your leader, and gotta wonder when is he going to go down pit lane, because Hunter Davis is, and Todd Perron's now going down pit lane, and I assume probably 81 and 84 will be going down pit lane as well. But Hunter Davis is now in the same lap they are, so they will 100% be going a lap down, in my opinion.
We're looking at Dinda running second right now. They're probably hoping for a caution to come out, have everybody else come down to him, have them keep the track position.
Now, if I'm in Hunter Davis' position, Dylan coming down pit lane. And soon Dad Dinda's not too far behind.
84.
But Dad Dinda stays out. And Hunter Davis reeling in the 84 of Jeff Dinda. With 34 laps remaining, 33 when we cross the start-finish line.
Jeff Dinda still stays out. Lap 67 coming to 68.
And Jeff Dinda is going to decide to pit at this time. And Hunter Davis is closing in fast.
Yeah, it looks like he's lifting a little bit. Slowing down a lot to enter pit road there. Didn't want to take any risk.
And
Hunter Davis is back in the lead.
So when Hunter Davis pitted, it's benefited him pretty good, I would say. And Edward Warren has at the 7-3 of John Crosby behind him. And John Crosby, I do believe, pitted before the 92 did.
Yeah, we'll see if John will be able to run him back down.
Top 3 Hunter Davis has 12 lap old tires. Edwin Warren has 12 lap old tires, and John Crosby has 13 lap old tires. So there's not much of a difference, but we're just going to see how well the 92 of Edwin Warren can hold off the 73 of John Crosby.
We're riding along with Edwin Warren here. Still sit second. 4 seconds back from the leader, Hunter Davis. Well, look at his inputs here. You really want to keep your movements really even, really small. You don't want to be sawing at your wheel. That'll hurt your front tires and hurt your long run speed. And we'll see he arcs it down into the turn. Wraps that apron really nice right there. Gonna flat up to the wall. And that's a really good turn by Edwin Warren.
He's trying to. I don't know. You really want to do as minimal movement in the wheel as possible, because, like you just said, you're going to burn up your front tires. And looked like you got a little bit loose right there off the exit 4, but right now it's doing a really good job. And 21 of Aaron Underhill's about 3/10 behind him. So 21 to 91 are caught up to the 92 of Edwin Warren.
We'll see what he does here. Goes to the high side. The 21 does.
Edwin Warren had a late arc into that turn. And now it's just we're staying on the bottom. 21 Aaron Underhill is going to be staying on the high side. So will the 91 of Nicholas Asselin.
Side on the back check.
See, the one thing that, like, you know, we talked about earlier, when you're side by side like this, you're just burning up your tires and whatnot. And I wonder if Edwin Warren just like, okay, just let these guys by. I can be able to save my stuff on the longer run as much as I can. I mean, it just looks like, yeah, Aaron Underhill is just going to consistently stay riding the high line up.
Yeah,
with
I will hurt him
26
long run.
For 26 laps left, I just feels like this is going to bring your stuff up a lot more, and you're going to have the 92, 91, like, you're going to be able to pass you in the long run. Oh! I was watching Hunter Davis. He was passing lap cars, and lap cars made contact, and they almost went sideways. No, the 2 lap cars made contact with each other, and they were almost sideways into turn 1.
Hunter Davis to the start finish. 24 laps to go this time by. Still 4-second lead. They're gaining on him though. 3.2 now. So Hunter Davis could be burning his stuff up a little bit, or he could just be riding saving.
I think Hunter Davis is trying to save him because Aaron Underhill has 2 lap newer tires than Hunter Davis, and I think Aaron Underhill is just pushing way too hard as early as it is.
Yeah. Look at Hunter's movements here. He's really still with that wheel, not making any overcorrection, just letting it rotate, not forcing it.
And that's going to help him out really in the long run because, you know, trying to minimize all the inputs into those wheels as much as he can, and like you said, not trying to force the truck go down to the bottom, just let the truck guide itself down to the bottom, and just honestly he's been able to do that so well for, like, all race long, that I think by the end of this run this cap that is 3 seconds is going to be a lot bigger towards the end of the run.
Yeah, we have a lap car here behind Hunter. They can make the pass. 81 of Hinton. He has about 10 lap pressure tires.
Yeah, he had trying to pass on the high side to get his lap back, you know, the hard way, and Harden Davis just running his line, not really worried about it too much. "20 laps to go left in this race, and this has been, so far, the back half has been fairly clean. Max, what do you think what do you think is going to happen towards the end of this? Like, do you think anyone's going to catch up to Hunter Davis, or do you think they're just going to try to fight for second?
I mean, at the rate they're going now, they could cut down a second in about 10 laps. If they keep doing that, they'll catch him. But I do think Hunter is just saving his tires, not pushing it hard. So I think Hunter does have more speed in that car than what he's showing right now.
Yeah, I'm with you there, and it's one of these things, like, you know, yeah, they catching him, but Hunter Davis probably, like as you said, just probably saving stuff, trying to make sure if he's saving enough to where if he needs to push towards the end, he can. Right now, we can see right there what his fastest lap is, a 29.6. And right now running a 31.5, so basically 2 seconds off his pace. He's definitely saving fuel, probably definitely saving tires for this.
Gap is 2.6 now to the leader.
And 91 Nicholas Aslan really creeping up to Hunter Davis. Do you think do you think with the pace he has now, he'll be able to catch up to Hunter Davis?
If he keeps it consistent, I mean, he lost quite a lot out of turn 4, but if he keeps scanning a few tenths a lap, he'll be there by the end. Because now they're both in the same camera shot on the backstretch.
And Hunter Davis still has 81 on his rear bumper, and the 91 of Nicholas Aslan still, it's like it comes and goes. He's able to gain a little bit, and then just at some point he just loses it all, because right now it's going back up to 2.8, and still the gap is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's all spread out now, just single file racing. Running 3 making a move on 7 car. He clears them. Yeah, that 7 truck went flipping on that 3. Thank God for the faster pair.
Yeah, if he didn't have that faster pair, his race would practically be over. That's what we're talking right now, and shucks, it's a miracle that it didn't look like too much damage, but still at the same time, I probably would have also taken that faster pair. Randy Hinton not gaining much. Edwin Warren running in 4th place.
Yeah, no matter what happens, Edwin, he's had a really strong night tonight, running up front. Glad to see it right of him.
Laps remaining, 11 to go once Hunter Davis crosses the start finish line. And man, oh man, long green flag racing here at Charlotte, and Nicholas Esselin not able to make much more ground than he had before. Like I said, it's that like pull and push thing where, or accordion, whatever, or spring effect, just gets a little bit closer, then just makes a small mistake and the gap has to go right back up to 2.9.
Yeah, as we're on 10 laps to go now, still a 3-second gap. We want to thank all you fans for showing out tonight. We do have another race later tonight, the DES Premier Series, the tracks at Chicagoland. That'll be a lot of fun to race in. And tomorrow night we also have Next Gen at the Glen, Watkins Glen, which is a road course. I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really good there, so.
I hear John Crosby talk about he is kind of short on fuel.
See what happens here.
So, India Hunter Davis probably been saving fuel for a longest time, and right now that gap is almost 2 seconds. Well, the 91 of Nicholas Esselin pull an upset tonight here at Charlotte.
Yeah, you hear him clutching in. He's saving fuel big time, so he is definitely short.
He has clutched that thing in for a while, so you really got to wonder. You really got to wonder how short Hunter Davis is on fuel.
The gap is now 1.5 seconds, so he's losing a lot. So if he keeps this pace up, 91 will be at the back bumper here in 2 laps probably.
Well, now that's going to make you wonder, if Hunter Davis is fuel saving the way he is right now, what does that say for the 91?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if the 91 pitted after him. I mean, he may have, just how much he's gaining on him.
Nicholas Esselin pitted 3 laps after Hunter Davis. So it's going to be a close one to see. I would say Austin, and Austin I didn't talk about, he's going to be heading down pit lane with 6 laps to go. Will the 3-lap difference on pit strategy make a difference? Who will be the race winner? Well, it's close. See, 91 and Brandon hitting in the 5 truck, battling for second, and they're gaining on Hunter Davis fast. And Brandon hitting going down to the inside. So going to be 4 to go. It's soon across the start finish line.
It's gonna be really close here. It's anybody's race now.
The gap, I believe, was to second. Once a green flag pit stop cycle was complete, was 4 seconds. Now down to almost a half of a second. We got the 7 truck of Austin Knight to the
and we have
yellow flag. Yellow flag.
This is gonna change everything.
So I know for a fact Hunter Davis is probably like happy that it happened. Right on board with 16.
Jonathan Medlin. Just, the 6.
Oh, 6 got into the. Yeah, unfortunate for the 16 truck of Jonathan Medlin.
We'll see if people pit here.
People will be pitting. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, people fuel saving their butts out there.
Oh, and just
that was a hard hit. And we're going to head to a quick commercial. We'll be right back for a green, white, checkered finish.
Hi there, I'm Denise St. Clair, and I am so excited to introduce my co-host for today's exciting event. Former champion of the Albuquerque Open, it's Monica Blake, everybody.
I'm thrilled to be here, Denise. Why don't we get started?
Absolutely.
So no one wants to play with dirty equipment. That's why you have to keep your balls clean. Problem is, bar of soap just doesn't cut it. See? Still dirty.
Well, how can guys clean their balls so that they're more enjoyable to play with?
Well, there's finally a tool that can really get the job done. The Axe Detailer. Cleans your balls. Why don't we start with these small balls? With a soft side for lather, and a rough side for scrubbing, this can make any ball sparkly and new. Go ahead and play with those clean balls, Denise.
Wow. Could play with these balls all day. Let's see if the audience has any questions.
You there.
Can it clean these filthy balls?
Throw those fuzzy suckers down here. Look. Cleans right through the prickly surface.
What about my ball sack?
Just plop it right here and let's get to work. It's a big ball sack.
Monica, it looks like we have time for one more demonstration.
Come out here, Mr. Hackerman.
Monica, can you help me with these dirty balls?
Hank, the Axe Detailer offers such a crazy clean. It can even clean your old balls.
Wow. They look like new.
Incredible. There really is no nook or cranny that thing can't clean. You are a true champion, Monica. If you've got dirty balls that need cleaning, call now and you can get a free detailer. Or just visit the Axe Shower Gel aisle in your closest retailer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are going to have a green, white, checker number 1. Another caution comes out. It'll be green, white, checker number 2, and that will be it. Everyone on the lead lap pitted, and Hunter Davis said when he pitted, he had 0.2 laps of fuel left in his tank, so he was close. Pace truck will be heading to pits this time by Max. What are you expecting?
Pure chaos, nothing less.
Chaos, all the chaos.
All of it. We might have multiple cars flipping. We could have, yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
So Talladega Nights.
Yeah, times 10.
The caution number 4.
Yeah, we've only had 4 cautions, and green
flag is out. And our producer, Mr. Oh, caution is out again.
Big crash.
Big wreck.
Gonna bring us to another overtime here.
And but our producer, Mr. David, said he predicted 5 cautions, and he predicted it on the dot. So let's see what happened here from the perspective of Austin Knight.
Yeah.
I think it was 66 Gutzmacher who was involved in that. It was honestly. 23 Thomas Long went down to the 54, and that just caused a big calamity. That is caution number 5. I don't know what happened with 23 Thomas Long. It looked like he shifted and just everything went down to the inside and into the 54. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And where 1-2 green pace truck be diving down pit lane does not matter. The next flag will be ending this race. Pure chaos has ensued. Pure chaos.
Right, pace car's off. As Hunter Davis goes to the restart zone, see what kind of jump he gets.
I think it's got a great jump, and Hunter Davis is, yeah, he had a tremendous jump. Into that, Hunter Davis clears the 21.
Relatively calm. We'll see what Aaron can do here.
And once we cross this start finish line, green flag racing till the end.
Aaron was there. See what kind of run he gets.
Oh, cars in the wall.
We stay green. Is out.
White flag is out.
Uphill to the outside of Hunter Davis.
Let's see if Hunter can get it. He has momentum. Can he make it stick?
By his side. Hunter needs to side draft him here.
Going down to the turn 3.
We'll see. Aaron is clear through 3 and 4.
Hunter Davis with the bump. And Aaron Underhill.
Aaron Underhill is going to win this race.
And Aaron Underhill with the steal on Hunter Davis.
And we have one car flipping on his roof.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. That will do it here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We have premier trucks coming up very shortly at Chicagoland. Aaron Underhill was your winner tonight. Congratulations to him. Max, thank you so much for coming into the booth with me, and we'll see you guys at premiere.
Thank you.